All right, it's Lord King David with an R&R with the Lords. I'm here with Everborn, creator and host of On the Real, and also the creator of the Everborn saga and the Everborn universe, everything to deal with Everborn. The man is a complete genius. I'm happy to share this night with him in this preview. We're going to see Shang-Chi. I'm well versed in the character, and my thoughts on going to see the character is steeped in Marvel history. Everborn doesn't know the character.
It just be better than Iron Fist. That's all I'm looking for.
Okay. So, all right. So, your expectations of it is what?
Through the roof, because a lot of reviewers that I trust, like right now, this thing has a 99% audience score, and I think it's at a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes. But like you say, what you eat don't make me.
Exactly.
Right? So I gotta judge it for myself. But like I said, you can go by people you trust, and the people that I trust say top notch. And then I've heard it called the best comic book movie since Logan.
Oh. All right. So, I mean, I've been avoiding any type of interpretations, any type of reviews, anything about the film. And what we're going to give you is the pre. This is the pre. We're going to give you the post after. We're about to go to a closed screening of it. All due to my man Everborn. I'm so happy that I can share the space with him again, like I said, and we'll come right back to you after this. All right, so now we're at the post of R&R with the Lords. Again, I'm with Everborn, creator and host of On the Real, and host and owner of everything Everborn Saga and Everborn Universe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we just seen Shang-Chi,
top 10 MCU. That's what I'm saying. Top 10.
All right, so see now it's really about him right now because he knows nothing of the character. I want to know how he feels about the character, what he thought about the movie, and everything. I just want to know your everything.
So for me, like I said, this is not really one of the characters I was familiar with coming up with the Marvel universe or whatever. So I was just judging it as a movie, right? I'm not judging it as an adaptation because I don't know the character.
Right.
But as a film, that 3-act structure, like if you are into, and I'm gonna give you some what it looks like with some inspiration here.
Right.
You remember Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Yes,
you saw
sir.
some of that in there.
Yes.
You saw a little bit of Rumble in the Bronx in the bus scene.
Yes.
You saw a little bit of Godzilla King of Monsters in that third act.
Yes, sir.
You saw a little bit of the never-ending story with Atreyu riding the you-know-what.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Right.
This is spoiler-free. This is the spoiler-free one.
Right? So what I'm saying is whatever you thought you saw in the trailer, they left all the cards on the table.
Yeah.
You have no idea what you're going to get. So for me, high praise, and like I said, this is in top 10 MCU, like top tier. I was
All right, okay, so
yes.
Question, in origin films, because this is the origin film of
Yes.
the character Shang-Chi that we're getting to know in Marvel, is an origin film. My top origin film is Black Panther, right?
Okay.
That's my ceiling.
Yes.
The floor would probably be somewhere like Captain America, the first movie.
Yes, Captain America, first event.
So, where would you rank this as an origin film?
As an origin film, I think it's up there, and it's hard for me to call Black Panther an origin film only because you had Civil War,
Right,
that kind of set him on the journey.
Right.
So for I don't know that Iron Man is right
Top
up
tier
there.
for you.
Yeah, exactly. For when we're talking about origin stories.
Yeah, there we go. This is yours, not
mine. So for me, it's hard. I have to think about it, but it's up there.
Okay.
It is
now,
up there.
I had The Winter Soldier as the top hand-to-hand combat movie that Marvel's ever created. I think this has surpassed it leaps and bounds. I think this is the best hand-to-hand combat that I've ever seen from a Marvel film, and it shows with the choreographers that they brought in for the fight scenes. My question to you is, how do you rank this as fight scene wise?
Now, we have to clarify here.
Right.
We are talking about hand-to-hand skills combat. We're not talking about best fight scene, because I would give best fight scene somewhere else.
Go ahead.
If we're talking about hand-to-hand, man-to-man fight, I would give it to Shang-Chi as number one in the MCU.
Okay.
But that again, that is hand to hand.
Right.
Right.
Listen, this is.
No, I know. Because for me, the best fight scene you've ever seen in the MCU was in Infinity War with Doctor Strange versus Thanos and Iron Man and Spider-Man and all of them.
So all right. So what I'm talking about is the movement between two individuals from scene to scene, right? So as from jumping from individual to individual, I thought this did it well. As far as what we've never saw from, say, Iron Fist or any other hand-to-hand combat movies.
Iron Fist is emotions.
Yeah, well, see, I think Marvel stepped out of the box and they went for it with this film.
Let me tell you something about the fight scenes and fight choreography that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. You know you are dealing with top-tier fight choreography when you don't have a million cuts. When you have a long shot that can show them do the thing, and the only way to do that is with time and practice, and they do it over and over again. Right. That is what they did in Matrix, that is what they do here, that is what they did in Winter Soldier.
So then you notice the long shot.
Yes, exactly.
And they use the long shot a lot in this film. What I did appreciate about the film is the Asian culture that they did show us. They showed us a ton of Asian culture. They went heavy mysticism in this, where I felt that they were shying away from it in certain parts. Now, there's two endings in this film. There's a mid-scene credit, there's an end-scene credit, which will both blow your mind. There's a lot of Easter eggs in this film that will blow your mind. This is the spoiler-free cast, we're not going to do that, but I will definitely be on the reel next Thursday to talk about more stuff with Shang-Chi and my man Everborn. Everborn, this has been fantastic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All praises due. He got us here. We had a great showing. Private, nice, quiet movie theater. Nobody else in there, just us. And it's all due and praises to this man.
Hey, private is the only way to go. That's how you do it. It's like the private jets. We watch movies in the private screening. I'm telling you.
Cut.